The puma, Puma concolor, also known as the mountain lion, panther, or cougar, is one of the most fascinating and adaptable felines in the Americas. This majestic predator ranges from the cold mountains of Canada to the dense jungles of South America, demonstrating an astonishing ability to survive in diverse ecosystems. Below, I offer a detailed analysis of its biology, behavior, ecology, and relationship with humans. 1. Taxonomy and physical characteristics. The puma belongs to the Felidae family and is the largest of the so-called small cats, although it can reach the size of a leopard. Unlike big cats like the lion or tiger, it cannot roar due to the structure of its hyoid bone, but it does emit sounds similar to high-pitched meows, hisses, and growls. Size and weight. Adult males measure between 1.5 and 2.7 meters, including the tail, and weigh 50 to 100 kilograms, 110 to 220 pounds. Females are smaller, 35 to 60 kilograms. Coat varies from silvery gray in colder climates to reddish-brown in tropical areas. Cubs are born with dark markings that disappear around 6 months old. Anatomy. Powerful hind legs that allow the puma to jump up to 6 meters in a single bound. Long tail, almost a third of the body, for balance on steep terrain. 2. Distribution and habitat. The puma has the largest distribution range of any terrestrial mammal in the Western Hemisphere. From Canada, Rocky Mountains, boreal forests, to southern Chile and Argentina, Patagonia, Andes. Habitats. Rocky Mountains, e.g., Yellowstone, Andes. Temperate and tropical forests, Amazon, Central American rainforests. Deserts, such as Sonora in Mexico. Grasslands and scrublands, Argentine pampas. Although it prefers areas with vegetation cover to stalk its prey, it even adapts to semi-urban areas, e.g., California, where there are sightings near cities. 3. Behavior and diet. Solitary and crepuscular hunter. Active primarily at dawn and dusk, avoiding peak or peak cold hours. It is an opportunistic predator with a varied diet. Main prey, deer, such as white-tailed deer, guanacos, peccaries, and capybaras. Other prey, rodents, birds, reptiles, and even insects in cases of scarcity. On rare occasions, it attacks livestock, which leads to conflicts with humans. Hunting techniques. Stalking. It approaches stealthily, using vegetation as camouflage. Ambush. Attacks from behind with a swift leap, snapping the prey's neck with its bite. Storage. Hides remains under leaves to eat later, avoiding competitors such as bears or jaguars. 4. Reproduction and life cycle. Mating. There is no fixed season, but mating is usually in winter or spring. Males compete for females with vocalizations and fights. Gestation. Approximately 90 days. Litter. 1 to 4 cubs, which remain with the mother for 15 to 24 months. Sexual maturity. At 2 to 3 years. Longevity. 8 to 13 years in the wild, up to 20 in captivity. Cubs are vulnerable to predators such as wolves, bears, or other male pumas, who may kill them to bring the female into heat. 5. Conservation and threats. Although the puma is classified as least concern by the IUCN, some subpopulations are endangered, e.g., the Florida puma, of which fewer than 200 individuals remain. Main threats. Habitat loss due to deforestation and agricultural expansion. Poaching for fur or as trophies. Conflicts with humans. Invasive species, such as deer in urban areas, attract pumas, which are then killed by attacks on pets or livestock. Conservation efforts. Ecological corridors to connect isolated populations. Education programs to reduce retaliatory hunting. Reintroductions in areas where they have been exterminated, e.g., the eastern United States. 6. Myths and culture. The puma has been revered and feared in various cultures. Incas and Mapuches. They associated it with the power of the earth and the spirit of the mountains. North America. For tribes like the Apache, it was a symbol of leadership and cunning. Modern folklore. In Chile and Argentina, it is called the American lion, and in Mexico, it is associated with legends of nahuales, spirits that transform into animals. Conclusion. The puma is a symbol of the wild nature of the Americas, a keystone predator that regulates entire ecosystems. Its adaptive capacity is astonishing, but it depends on conservation policies to survive in an increasingly fragmented world. Protecting it not only benefits biodiversity but also preserves the cultural legacy of the communities that respect it as a guardian of the forests and mountains.